Hello, Kendall from Reddit Whiskey with the recap of our latest war, and great war from Reddit Whiskey. This is a really big war for us. This was the war that got us, this is our last war, I should say, at level 4. This got us enough XP to make it to level 5, which has been our goal here when we upped the amount of wars we were doing a week to try to push for the perks. And obviously not our best war by any means. You can see we were only able to pick up 6 3-stars. This was a little bit more of a Town Hall 10 heavy war than we're used to. I think the Town Hall matchup was very similar. We both had 6 Town Hall 10s, 1 Town Hall 8, and the remaining Town Hall 9s, but our bases were much higher leveled compared to them, so I guess we did have the advantage going into this one. But you can kind of see here, only 6 3-stars, which is definitely low for us, but we'll kind of get in. For some reason, they didn't even attack our top 2 bases, and then wasn't able to get a star on number 3. And then they struggled with our Town Hall 9s, but we did have them out-leveled on the hero and the base levels. I picked up a 3-star on Nate there, and then one more 3-star down here on our Town Hall 8. We left a couple stars up here at their Town Hall 10s, and you're going to see once we get out of the Town Hall 9s here, we left a ton of stars. I mean, 2 stars on their number 9 still available, and unfortunately we even left a star down here on their Town Hall 8. But it was enough to get the win, so we'll take it from there. We did have some great attacks, and we're gonna start here with number 11 with Murph. And Murph had just a really good hog attack. You know, kind of looking at this base, the only place really for double giant bombs would be maybe up here, but that's a really horrible location, simply because it's not between 2 defenses. So, you know, not the toughest of bases, but I think Murph did a really good job here. So, starting out there, sends a couple hogs in just to get the clan castle pull. This clan had not been using a lot of witches, and that was a great seed of that Tesla pop because you realize there's not a giant bomb there. But hadn't been using a lot of witches. It was a lot of archers, wizards, and a couple balloons. But one mistake Murph made here, and I've noticed a lot of people doing that recently, not getting enough distraction troops down. You want at least 2 distraction troops down before you drop your witches, or else you're going to have one of your witches die just like Murph did. So always better to hedge on the side of more distraction troops than necessary than less, so you don't lose part of your kill squad there. But goes ahead and gets his golem down there, and then starts to break the trash ring. Probably used one too many whizzies. I think maybe he dropped one of those and realized he wanted it to be a little wider. But goes ahead and gets a nice wide break on the trash ring, so you don't have to worry about the Barbarian King straying. And then goes ahead and sends it in. Of course, the Barbarian King is going to goof around in that storage and not actually even helping the Archer Queen. And then from there, Murph does, call it a surgical, almost a wall of hogs type. He just kind of spans his hogs all the way kind of around the bottom, just so they're going to path all the way through. Goes in and gets a heal on each of the Teslas, which you really need to do. And then he's got a couple hogs that he's still got in the bag back here that he's going to kind of throw in the end here once these hogs kind of move forward up into these last couple defenses. So he's got these cannons and things like that. He's going to go ahead and throw in a couple hogs on each of these cannons. Actually, I think he waits a little bit longer than that. Waits for those Teslas to pop and then throws his last couple hogs in. He's only got one more heal left, so he throws it over here where his largest groups of hogs are. Hits one of the, what is the giant bombs? I guess they were caddy corner. Again, an odd placement, but a great attack. And he's got a couple cleanup wizards. He's already got those down cleaning up. So we'll speed it up from here, but really good attack from Murph. Good hog attack. You know, not the toughest of bases in regards to double giant bomb placement, but really good execution and thought on this base. So we'll move it forward from there. And we're going to jump on down to number 16. And this was an attack by Tony. Tony's had some really good attacks, and this was probably a textbook shattered surgical hog attack. So he's going to start with his golems, nice wide drop in his golems, and then he's going to drop his wizards on the outside buildings. He's not worried about these middle ones. You want to break these outside to break the trash ring. Goes ahead and gets his witches down, his Archer Queen down, and then a couple wall breakers, and gets the placement perfect right in between there to bust that T-junction. And then he's going to go ahead and get his rage down. And now he's just waiting for the CC troops. He's going to go ahead and try to get some wall breakers in. He drops his first wall breaker and it goes right, so he drops the other one a little bit farther to the left and then gets his Barbarian King down. That's exactly the order of deployments. You want your golem tanking the CC troops before you send your barbarian king in, just so he doesn't die really quickly. So pop the ability there to take care of all those. It's going to swing back around and then head up and start dealing with the enemy archer queen. From there, he's going to start his surgical hog. He's got a couple giants he's going to use to tank. Gets a double giant bomb set pop, get his giants down, a few hogs on each defense, and kind of goes around from there. He's going to stop. He's going to go and get a heal down, assuming there's either a Tesla up there or a double giant bomb spot, so might as well get it healed. Then he's got a few more hogs up here. Sorry, giant to tank. A little lag there. A few more hogs in, and then he's going to go ahead and get his next heal down so that they're going to be ready to move over to the expo. And then from there, his last few hogs down, and then he's going to go ahead and get his last heal down here because of that Tesla. So absolutely beautiful surgical hog attack. As I said, it was about textbook. So really, really pretty. We'll kind of do. He hit the double giant bomb sphere at the spot there at the end, but you're going to see his hogs hit it from different direction, and they weren't together, so therefore it didn't destroy all his hogs. So I mean, he's still got a ton of hogs up. So great attack. We'll get this sped up. Great attack, Tony. Really, really beautiful attack. And then we will do one more. We're going to jump on down to number 19. And this is an attack by Serp. This is a Shattered LaLoon. This is a cleanup attack. And I don't think the attack went as Serp was planning. Obviously not the highest level basis. Fairly low Archer Queen, low expos, really Town Hall 8 defenses. But I think he was a little bit over-optimistic on what he thought his shattered part of this would be able to do. So goes to break the trash ring, gets a nice wide break on the trash ring. Probably should have brought that one wizard even a little bit farther wider. Goes and gets his Archer Queen down, and he's got everything kind of moving forward. I think his goal was he wanted to get the CC troops, enemy Archer Queen in both of these air defenses, and that was going to be just a bit optimistic. Mostly because the Archer Queen's never going to do what you want it to. He's got his jump down to move the golems through, and he's been very, very patiently waiting on the Barbarian King for the CC troops to start coming out. So beautiful execution up to this point. No witch in there. He's got the lightning anyway, though. Takes out a lot of those troops. Unfortunately, it's not going to hurt the balloons too much, but he's got a Wizzy that's back there helping out. His Archer Queen's doing nothing to help. She's just shooting at random things. And this is where hopefully she was going to go to the air defense. She does not. She's going to shoot at the expo, and then she's going to shoot at the clan castle. So he doesn't stress too much. He just goes ahead with his loon deployment, sends the first hound in, and starts sending the balloons in on the defenses here. The one thing he probably should have thought about, and I know it's tough when you're in the heat of the moment, probably should have sent some loons down here so they head straight to that air defense, because you're going to see these balloons, they go all the way around the air defense before they ever get to it. They hit every single defense over there first, but gets his next loon down because this air defense is shooting at his balloons. A couple more balloons in here to tank, and these last balloons are going to come over, take out the air defense. He's got his last hound coming in. A few more balloons coming through here. And then he's going to get his last rage to kind of take out of all these defenses. He's got the two hounds there tanking, so that's going to work out just perfect. Really good rage placement because it got these one loons on the back end, and that's going to take care of everything. So, this was a plan. I don't think that, or the plan didn't turn out exactly like he expected, but still able to make the proper adjustments to go ahead and pick up the 3-star, and we'll speed this up to take care of that. So great job, Serp. Great job to Reddit Whiskey. This was a long time coming. We had been working to get to level 5. Really glad that this was the war that finally got us there, that take some of the stress off here so we can not be quite as worried about the push here to get to level 5 now that we're there. So hope this was helpful. If there's any questions or comments, please leave them below, and thank you very much for watching.